Hello my dear student, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic synthesis of sentences. I hope you all know about the word synthesis. So let's start the video. We have to learn some important point like by the end of these modules the learner must be able to understand the needs to the combined sentences to combine the sentences in the various way. Okay, we have to learn how to combine sentences in a various way, to use the sentences in the combined and compact way. Clear? So next, simple sentence. What is the main content in this chapter? Two simple sentences into the single simple sentences, two simple sentences into the compound sentence, and two simple sentences into the complex sentence. Okay, I think you know already about the simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. Here you can see here synthesis. Synthesis is a process by the which a number of simple sentences are combined into the one new sentence. It means there are two simple sentences and we can combine two sentences into the single sentence. Okay, so this combined sentences known as the synthesis. Clear? Next, simple sentences into the single simple sentences. With the simple sentences means two simple sentences. Okay, we can add the two simple sentences into a single sentence. Clear? Next, simple sentence, you know very well about that. Simple sentence has a subject, verb and object. It may be object. So simple sentences contain only one independent sentence. Independent sentence, that means it has their own subject, their own verb and their own object. Okay, independent clause and convey one complete idea or thoughts. Okay, it means it has only one verb that complete their one thought or idea. Okay, like a ant is riding a bicycle. In this sentence you can see that there is a single subject Annie and it is working like a riding and a bicycle. It is only single idea or a single thought to express the a by the sentence. Clear? I hope you all understand it. Now next we are talking about that. We can combine simple sentence by using some important points. Okay, listen here. By using the participle and the participial phrases. I hope you all know about the participle. Okay, and yeah, we can get some example. He laughed loudly. He ran to take the ball. You can see here there are two sentences, two simple sentences. Okay, one is he laughed loudly and second is he ran to take the ball. There are two sentences, two simple sentences, and we can combine two simple sentences into the single sentence. You can see here example of the sentence laughing loudly he ran to take the ball. Okay, he ran to take the ball. In this sentence both are sentences combined. Okay, you can see here subject is he and in this also subject is he. It means the subject is same in both sentences, but verb is a different. In the first sentence you can see the subject working as a laughed and second sentence he ran. Okay, he ran to take. So both subject is same. Both subject is same. So we can make it a combined in a single sentence. Laughing. Laughing, it is a verb. It is a verb. What kind of the verb? We can use the participle in the verb. Laugh is a verb. When add ing is a gerund. It is a participle, present participle, and we can adding the participle making a this verb as a subject. Okay, laughing loudly he ran to take the ball. So you can easily make the single sentence by using the two sentences, two simple sentences. I hope you all understand it. Next, 1 minute. Oh, okay. Next, she finished the work. It is the first sentence and second sentence you can see here. In this sentence you can see she finished the work. She finished the work. And in the second sentence she washed her hands. In both sentences, subject is same. Okay, subject is same. But here the verb is finished and here is the verb was. And we can make this sentence in a single sentence by using the past field. So you can see here it is a perfect past field. I hope you all know about that, the using of the past field, present past field, past past field and perfect past field. So it is the perfect past field by using the having. Okay, having finished, it is the perfect past field. We can take this verb. Okay, this verb having finished the work see. Rest of the sentence we can use same as a she washed her hands. Okay, it's a simple way to make two sentences into a single sentence. How it will be possible? It is possible by help of the subject and their verb by using the past field. Okay, I hope you all understand. In the first sentence, you can also take this sentence, this verb. Okay, having washed her hands. Having washed her hands, she finished the work. We can also change it in a different way. Okay. Now next, I hope you all understand about in the second example. Next, in the sentence infinity. I hope you all know about these words infinity. Okay. Infinity means we can use the word to. Okay. Use the word in a sentence, and these two words when combine the two words, two phases or the sentences, then it will be the infinity. Okay, so let's know more things about the infinity. Okay, you can see here to forgive is difficult. To forgive is difficult. So in this sentence you can see to forgive is as a verb as a subject. Okay, and is difficult is a predicate. Clear? So infinity word, you can see here to is an infinity word, and this to forgive make the sense of noun. Make the sense of noun. And if we can change it into a simple sentence like this is the lesson to learn. In this sentence, to is working as a adjective. I hope you all understand it. Okay. Next, functioning as a noun, adjective or adverb and infinity combine two simple sentences into one sentence. It means by using the infinity. Infinity means only using the two words. Okay, by using the infinity word, and we can add the noun words. Okay, adjective words and adverb and add infinity combine two simple sentences. We can combine the two simple sentences by using the infinitive. Okay, and make it in one simple sentence. I hope you all understand it. Okay, next we are talking about that some example. Okay, you can see here this chocolate is too hot, I cannot drink it. Okay, see, this chocolate is too hot, I cannot drink it. In this sentence, you can see here the two and here the two sentences. Both are the simple sentence. We can add both sentences by using the infinitive to. Okay, by using the infinitive to. So you can see in this sentence, this chocolate is too hot for me to drink. Okay, same sense expressed as a first and second simple sentence express this also express this sense. Okay, so we can add the both sentences by using the two infinitive word. I hope you all understand it. Next, parents love their children, it is their instinct. In this sentence you can see infinitive word is here to. Okay, to love their children. First sentence here, and this first sentence is using by the infinitive word to love their children, and next removing the it and writing after these words each parents insects. Okay, I hope you all understand. We can use the infinitive word and make a two simple sentences into the single sentence. Okay, next, noun are phrase in a position. Okay, it means some of the noun words like Natasha is my sister. In this sentence you can see Natasha is the noun word and my sister it is the predicable adjective word. And in the second sentence she is a sauce smell. Okay, so she is a same girls that was the Natasha. Okay, so in this sentence you can see Natasha my sister. Natasha, 1 minute, where is going? Okay, you can see Natasha is a subject in this sentence and my sister used for the Natasha. Okay, my sister used for the Natasha. And in the second sentence you can see C word is also used for the Natasha. Okay, and it is source of phrase. We talking about the Natasha in a both sentence. It is the adjective word. Okay, and we can make both sentences in the simple sentence. Look here, Natasha my sister. Okay, it is same word. So it is the oppositions is a source of phrase. So it is a my sister word is a noun phrase in a oppositions. I hope you all understand it very well. Okay, next we will be talking about the next point. V1 noun follow and describe another. It is placed in opposition separated by the commas. Okay, where one noun word. Okay, one noun word follow the describe another word. Okay, it is placed in opposition form. I hope you all understand. Next, Hiroshima was once a heap of ruins. I know very well about that. You know very well the name of the Hiroshima. It is situated in Japan. Okay, so Hiroshima was one of a heap of ruins. It is now a prosperous town. This it used for the Hiroshima, and once a heap of ruins it is used for the Hiroshima. So Hiroshima is a subjective word, and after the comma once a heap of ruins, one a heap of ruins. It is a oppositions word. Okay, it is a oppositions word that used after the subject. Okay, by using the comma. Clear? I hope you all understand it. You can see here. Okay, and rest of the word is now a prosperous town. Okay. Now a prosperous town, it make a single sentence, both sentences adding and make a single sentence. Clear? I hope you all understand. Two simple sentences, adding the two simple sentences and make a single sentence. That is the known as the synthesis. Okay, synthesis means join two words, two sentences. Okay, absolute phrases. Okay, the rain stopped. We commiserated the match. Okay, so it is the example of to combine the two sentences. You can see how it will be combined two sentences in a single sentence. So here is the appears the group of words like the rain having a stopped. The rain having a stopped. They are using perfect participle. Okay, the rain having stopped. We commenced the match. Okay. Clear? I hope you all understand it. Next, two simple sentences having a different object are joined using an absolute construction. Okay, different object. You can see here using the two simple sentences. In two simple sentences and both sentences having a different subject. Okay, are joined using an absolute construction. Absolute construction. Okay, how it will be? You will see example of that. Her hands joined before her face. Her hands. 1 minute. Okay. Her hands joined before her face. Little Angela prayed devoutly. Okay. So in this sentence, hands is a noun word. Okay. Her hands is a noun word and joined. It is a participle before her face. It is the modifying. It means it is an adjective word. Okay, adjective word. Here, our apprentices were satisfied. Our minds were at peace. So you can see both sentences combined in a single sentences. Our apprentice having been is a used for a perfect past tense. Okay, it is used for a perfect past tense. Having been satisfied, our minds were at peace. Our appetites were satisfied. In this sentence, subject is different. Our minds were at peace. In this sentence, subject is different. So both subject combine. Okay, by using the perfect past tense. Okay, our appetites having been satisfied. Okay, I hope you all understand. Painting is my favorite pastime. Okay. Gerund using as a noun as a subject. In this sentence, you can see paint is the verb, and when adding ing, it is the refer to ing. It is a gerund word. Okay. In the paint using ing, it is referred to the gerund. Okay, gerund. Okay, used as a noun as a subject, and it is placed in a place of subject, and subject is already noun. Okay, it is already noun. So subject is a noun, and noun treat as a subject in a sentence. Clear? Next, 1 minute. Okay. Next, we can combine two simple sentences into the simple sentences by using the preposition with the noun or gerunds. Preposition, I hope you all know about the preposition. Okay, preposition is a word that show relation between noun or noun. So preposition is sum of the word, and this preposition, by using the preposition word with the noun or gerunds, you can see some example. Steve Wonder was a famous singer. Steve Wonder was a famous singer. He was also a songwriter and a composer. So there are two simple sentences, and you can see combine it. Beside being a famous singer, Steve Wonder was also a songwriter and composer. So beside word is a preposition word. Okay, and being word is a, you can see a preposition word, and being word is a gerund. Where being is a gerund and beside is a preposition, and it make a sentence. Clear? Both sentences combined with the help of preposition. Okay. She has enormous wealth, but she remains a humble person. So this sentence, both sentences combined in a single sentence. You can see in spite, it is a preposition word. Oh no, 1 minute. Okay, same sentence. Okay, she had enormous wealth, but she remains a humble person. In this sentence, you can see in spite of, it is a preposition. Okay, it is a preposition, and having, it is a gerund. Okay, gerund. So both, it is the preposition that was performed and combine the two simple sentences into the single sentence. Okay, I hope you all understand it. Some of the preposition phrase used in a sentence are in action. Some of the example of preposition word. Okay, it is the prepositional phrases, and by using these words, this group of words in a sentence, we can combine two simple sentences. Here, so you can see some of the preposition words, phrasional words. In exchange for, at the risk of, in the teeth of, on account of, in spite of, instead of, to all appreciations but for. Okay, I hope you all understand. Simple sentences into a single compound sentence. Okay, now you know about that two simple sentences. How can we add two simple sentences? By using the gerund, by using the preposition, by using the past tense. Okay, and make two simple sentences in a single sentence. It is the method of, it is the way to convert two simple sentence to the single simple sentence. It is the called as a synthesis. I hope you all know about this. We have to talking next points in the next video. So thank you for the watching this video.